All I'm saying is, if you whimper once, I'm throwing you up there. Don't think I won't. Is that a whimper? Is that a whimper? You know we're taking you to the vet next month. Probably 2 weeks we'll be taking you to the vet. I'm gonna have him check out you. I know what's wrong. All right, he's on the couch now. Welcome, friends. It's me, your old pal Gravy314. I have been up and about and about and up, and I haven't been doing nothing. I've been a bum today. But we're straight. We are. What are we? I watched EVS's live stream. It was hilarious as always. And then I watched some Geeks and Gamers. I'm always confused about him. I don't understand him because his website is called his channel is called Geeks and Gamers. Ugh. And he always says, "Hello, Geeks and Gamers," and I'm like, I thought you were Geeks and Gamers. Sorry. I had to blow my nose. Thankfully, the cat was here to block it. So I was on there for a bit, but then I get bored because he talks about like sports and stuff, and I'm not into sports, and he's always wanting to beat people up. It's kind of weird. Then I got into a fight with a girl who, oh, this is crazy. She has this video about how she was getting paid to write a review, 2 reviews for some makeup stuff. So she does one review and she says that they are not cruelty free because they test on animals. And so the PR firm says, listen, they didn't really like that one because you were mentioning about how they test on animals. She goes, well, how about this? I'll write the next one and you can tell me if it's okay. And she writes again about how they test on animals. And they're like, yeah, they don't want you to do it. Well, I want my money. And I'm thinking they wanted 2 videos. You give them one and it was bad. Who doesn't know that a company doesn't want to hear about their testing practices? I mean, I don't even understand it. Who doesn't know that? Who doesn't realize? Because, I mean, she does realize it. On some level, she does because she has to say it. Because they say, yeah, they don't like you to say it. Okay. And then she says it again. So I had a post on there, and I'm like, listen, I don't understand this. So she complained about her money. She complained about her money, and the company, the makeup company said we're not paying her. The PR company said, and they paid her, and she's still complaining about it. She's doing this whole other. I said, why did you two put this on my recommendeds, and why are you complaining? You got your money. And then she tried to respond to me. I said, and she said, listen, let me see if I can find it. Well, should I find the whole thing? And then someone liked it. This is me pretending to be EVS. Quiet. See if I can find it. What does that mean? I was highlighted. What is a highlighted comment? Why oh why was this in my recommended feed? Someone gets offered to be paid to do 2 commercials for a company, and in the first commercial, she makes the company looks bad. Yes, most companies don't want you to mention that they have to do animal testing. So she tells the PR company she will write out her commercials so they'll know what she'll say. She writes that again, she'll talk about the animal testing. The company politely declines and says they won't pay her because the offer was for 2 commercials. So she complains about it, and the PR company pays her to be happy. You're happy. And she still does a video that she's upset about the situation. She got to smear the company and get paid for it. Please, just shoot me now. I said, and I don't do commercials, I do reviews. And I made it clear that I don't do commercials before they send product. I don't think you get it. I said, I'm sorry, I don't get it. You do paid, with all caps, paid reviews. That just seems wrong. But I guess in this world, getting paid for your review is okay. Yes, I do paid reviews all the time. I won't take money unless the brand knows that ahead of time. Huh? I don't know what that means, but then someone liked my comments, so I said, screw it. I mean, if she thinks it's okay to get money for your reviews, she doesn't understand reviews. I mean, reviews should be unbiased. Let me just make sure I'm using the right word. Let me just make sure this. That I could be crazy. Unbiased. Unbiased. Showing no prejudice for or against something. Partial. Now, when someone gives you money, there is an unspoken thing here. When someone gives you money, they're expecting influence. Maybe you don't know this, but I'm just telling you that when they pay you money, man, and she's got like she's so weird looking. She's got 165,000 followers. Over 160. What world do we live in where this woman gets paid by YouTube? Because right now, I mean, when I went to the video, it went straight to a commercial. And she doesn't understand. She's a shill. You're a shill, okay? You're a shill. What they do is that they put you in the audience so that you'll just sit there and go, oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. And then everyone around goes, oh, well, she likes it. Maybe I like it. You're just getting paid. You're just getting paid to excite the customers. You're a shill. And if you don't understand it, don't take the money anymore. Don't take the money. Don't. What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? I found out that on Tabs Ultimate Guitar, you could sorry, I'm a little excited. So I found out two things. One, you can tune your guitar by their website. Two, this has a microphone on it, and I didn't know that. I'm a little nervous. me. Let me get my water. We'll just sing a bit until everyone shows up. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I have $1 million. I'm sorry. I have a cat right here by my leg. Yeah, that's what I'm blaming it on the cat. I'm blaming it on the cat. But I spent it all if I could find that Hannah and that Sancho that she found. Well, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her down. What I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can't define. Well, that's love that I need. My soul will have to wait till I get back. Find a hideout of my own. Daddy's gonna love one and all. When I feel the break, gotta live it out. Well, I swear that sorry, he's on the mouse. I think he thinks it's the real mouse. Here, look at him. Look at him. See how he beats me up? You see that? Look at that. Look. Ow. Ow, I'm old. I'm older than you. I'm older than you. So for dinner today, we had. I decided to. I bought some. I bought some chicken thighs for about like $1.19 a pound. I think it was $1.19, which is a pretty good deal, I think. I mean, sometimes you can get cheaper. $1.19 is pretty okay. And they were chicken thighs, so I froze them. I always mean to break them up and then freeze them, but I forgot, and I just threw them in. Oh yeah, because that's when I went. I went off the what's it called? The reservation? No, the wagon. Yeah, I fell off the wagon. So, what did you do? Oh, you opened up a new window. So, yeah, and it was easy. I just took 2 cups of rice. Pretty sure it was 2 cups of rice. I took a can of Italian green beans. I think those are my favorite. I'll eat any green bean, French, cut, long, any kind. But Italians, that'd be because they're like flat and like wider, like noodle almost. I like them the best. So I threw a can of that in the rice. Then I threw a can of water in that. And then I threw a can of cream and mushroom soup in that. And then I threw a can of water in that. And then I threw another can of threw a can of milk and then water and then mix it all up. Then I put the chicken on and then I put some onion soup on top. Then I covered it with some aluminum foil, threw it in the oven for 45 minutes, flipped it, 45 minutes, took the thing off, 10 minutes, and I took it out, let it sit for 10 minutes, and we ate. It was so good. I only used 4 pieces of chicken, so there's like so much rice for each chicken, and I used a lot of hot sauce because, hey, I'm in the South now, yo. We like hot sauce on everything. We put hot sauce on our macaroni and cheese. We put hot sauce on our ice cream. We crazy like that. We love our hot sauce. We put hot sauce on top of hot sauce. Who's with me? Oh, yeah. I might do a hot sauce challenge, but I think they're like $6 a package. Maybe $7 a package. I don't got any money. You got money? You got money? You got money? You got money? Come on. You got money? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. So other than that, today we have been doing nothing. On the project, I was testing and testing and testing, and I tested, and I forgot to write it down. Like 5 hours. Because, one thing about programming, you get something to work and you're happy, but you're dead tired. So you might try it once or twice, but your brain is just dead, gone. So you go. We went in the room and slept for 2.5 hours. I did take a nap today, just so you know. But it was so nice. We're just laying here. But anyway, where is who stole my back scratcher? I'm telling you, one of you guys took it on me. Was it the girl? Was it the girl? So anyway, so I was testing this morning and everything just blew up and nothing would work. And I was just testing and testing and testing and testing and testing. I mean, it was so bad because, there's 3 sections: personal information, courses taught, and contributions. And I was working on contributions last night and education. It wouldn't work. So I finally fixed it and got them working again. And then, now this code, this one file, one PHP file, had like 2,300 lines of code, but a lot of it was comments that we at the beginning, my partner and I were trying these weird things and we were doing this weird stuff. Fortunately, he left the project. I was texting him today. In fact, he's a data analyst. I don't know what that is. It's got anal in it, so I'm not really a fan. I wouldn't want that to be my job. So today, took it all out. All that goes, those comments, gone, goodbye. But I got that to work eventually. Eventually got it all to work out. So now you can load up your information, you can edit your information, and you can save your information. You can't print it yet. Well, you can print it by hitting file print, but what I want to do is be able to, you'll hit a print button and it'll pull up a new page and it'll be a formatted print. So it'll have like where people should sign. It'll have all of your contributions in table format so it looks nice. It'll make it pretty. But mainly it's going to have the places for signatures and things like that that aren't needed on a web page. Now he's on the metal piece of the chair. You're such a weirdo. Look, he's such a weirdo. That looks weird. So then I jumped over to FSD and started working that. Started playing around. And that was mostly just cutting and pasty, copy pasta, because they both have contributions. So why not just have them do the same thing? So I got that working, and I had a little bit of problem with, well, I had some hiccups. Like for title, I was using title variable as in a professor's title. Are you a professor, an assistant professor, an associate professor, a dean, an assistant dean? What are you? And I was using title also as in the course's title. So it was kind of getting confused. And that's why it was saying your title is array. Well, it was saying the title is actually not one value, it's an array of values. So it was yelling at me. Got that working. And then I went to FSD, got that working. And that was another thing that had just whole bunches of comments on it. I went in and just deleted that. I didn't check how much it has now. Is it? I remember right, it had about 700 lines of code in it. Let me just see. Oh no, 963. Now it's down to 378. I got to rid of a lot of code today. And I need to do the same thing to the processing. I mean, if you saw this processing before I touched it, it just looked like a nightmare. It was just code. I mean, just line and line and line. There were like no spaces, no indentations, no nothing. It was just line, 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 line. And it was just, he would declare every single tiny variable. He used no arrays, no anything. It was, oh my God. He wouldn't even reuse variables. So normally, you assign all these variables, then you'll pull up the SQL statement and use those variables. But you got to use like a variable to hold the SQL statement. But he would hold it and then do more variables and then do a new SQL statement and then do it. So he'd have like 4 or 5 SQL statements. And it's like, why don't you just use the SQL statement and then just reuse the variable? Why are you holding on to all these variables? It didn't make any sense to me. But he's happy. He's an analyst, a data analyst, whatever that means. I'm assuming a data analyst is someone who analyzes data. To what ends? I don't know. But that's not I mean, do you need? Let me just see something. We can use this. I'm not going to sing that song. You need a computer science degree to be a data analyst. I'm not saying anything. Well, here's how to be one without it. So I guess you don't need it. They call it data science. See, I bet you that no professor, no school wants to keep tabs on their students to find out, well, what job are they at? You know, well, yeah, this person, person X got a job after getting a computer science degree. It's great. So we have 100% hiring of all of our computer science majors. What's his job? Oh, he's a janitor at the local insane asylum. Oh, wow, he's a janitor with a computer science degree from your school. Yeah, yeah. I bet you that. Oh, there's this back scratcher. Can you get it for me, please? No, he's looking at me. He got up on the couch and he's done. I might go on later tonight. I don't know. Let me think about it. Because it's still Saturday. Oh, and then I was on the Umbrella Guy. Is that his name? What is he? No. But he's something about Umbrella. Umbrella Ella. I could probably find him by what do you call it? I could probably do a search for Umbrella. No. Captain Cummings. Where's my subscriptions? I can never find anything on here. Oh, look, I'm live now. That Umbrella Guy, all one word. He was on. He's got this voice. And I always want to tell him, dude, you sound like Bob Ross. He's got this like laid back. Yeah, all you need to do is just paint your little pictures and draw your little trees and be all happy little trees. But he has this so nice laid back voice, and then he just talks about this like, because in the comics world, all this hateful stuff is going on. If you don't know, back in the day, comics were mostly for guys. We like comics. They're cheap. They have pictures we like to look at, and we just like them. I mean, we love comics. Sorry, my nose itches. Yep, not yep, yep. Boots was around, so my nose itches. Dang you, Boots! But people didn't like that, I guess. They said, why are only guys holding on to these comic books? Everyone should have these comic books. So now there's this huge fight to have white males not have comic books anymore, and that everyone else should have them, but everyone else doesn't want them. So now they're taking away their customers and they're throwing it to no customers. It's crazy. Like there was this one comic store that threw out one of their customers and said, "We don't want you to be here anymore." That store is now closed. That's funny. I mean, why would you do that to your poor customers? They just want to buy your stuff. That's it. Just be nice to customers. So he talks about all this angry, hateful stuff, but he just has this calm, nice voice about it. It's so cool. But then I found out about Nurkish because he got in trouble. And that's crazy. Why did he get in trouble? I don't know. But he does very offensive things, so I can see that. But now I'm like dying to watch more of them. Oh no. Oh crap. Hi, sorry, I was on the wrong thing. Hello. I was on the wrong tab. I don't. Well, I know the words, but I'm not sure about the chords. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1,000,000, but I spent it all. If I could find a Hina and a Sancho that she found, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I slap her down. It's the old song. It's called Santeria by Sublime. It's a good song. But it's old school. Jeez, when did they make that? Because the lead singer's been gone for a while. Just looking. Do 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 do. Ah, punks. I wanted to do a Google search. 19. No, they formed in 1988. Huh. Formed in 1988. Oh, there it is. Looking for Wikipedia. But they broke up in 1997. Jeez. Seems like such a short time ago. Memories. Memories. We were young and the future was so bright and the whole neighborhood was so alive and everyone on the whole damn street was gonna make it big and not be beat. Now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. Everyone's grown up and their lives are worn. How can one little street swallow so many lives? Oops, chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for used to feel it hard to see. Fragile lives, shattered dreams. Jamie had a chance, well, she really did. Instead, she dropped out and had a couple of kids. Mark lives at home because he's got no job. Just plays guitar, smokes a lot of pot. Jay committed suicide. Brandon OD'd and died. What the hell is going on? The cruelest dream is reality. Can't just go, nothing's free. Longing for used to be. It's hard to see. Fragile lives, shattered dreams. I haven't had the TV on all day today. Can't believe that. I've been on YouTube all day. But my project, I mean, I'm so stunned right now that two of the three forms are almost done. I don't know what to do. I'm just stunned. I don't know how else to explain it. But every YouTuber I watch, well, except for all right, so Geeks and Gamers does one of these face shots, but everyone else does the reverse. Well, they'll show you their computer screen. Well, that umbrella guy, he'll show you his actual monitor. So that I think he's doing a screen capture, a desktop capture, something like that. But yeah, so I was on YouTube a lot today. But I still can't believe I got into that fight with that girl. She's she gets paid to do reviews. That's terrible. So what else? What else? Yep. Nothing. I don't know. I wasn't really planning anything to talk about. Just wanted to say hey, and I don't know what to do with my project now. Two, so there's 7 parts, and 2 of them are mostly done. One I can't do. One is testing. One is validation. Oh. Testing is one thing, but validation is the most annoying thing ever. If you don't know anything about programming, validation is the worst there is. It's just horrific. Let me see if I can not mess it up this time. Because you don't understand. What I do is I watch people and I see if they come in or not, and I try not to say anything. Because I was watching, what's his name? That Umbrella guy, and he's like really, really good. Like EVS, he's like top tier. I mean, he's like top shelf. Top shelf liquor, top shelf. He's not like us. We're like low shelf, bottom shelf. He's like the royal flush, and we're the toilet flush. Okay, that's the difference between him and us. So like he has fun and he's giggling and he's ignoring people and talking to people and ignoring people and talking to people. He's just having a blast. I'm surprised he doesn't say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of YouTube getting 30% of all this money. If you want, just do XYZ and we'll do something. If you give me because if you give like, I don't know, $2, he'll say hi. But he's only getting what is that? I can do this. 240? No, it was $2, right? So if you give him $2, he gets 160. Is that right? Why do you have fingers up here? Okay, let's just look it up. 2 times. Let's do the opposite. 2 times 70. Yeah, 140. Oh, 140. I said 160. Dang it. Dang it. This is why I have computers. What are you doing over there? I used my bike today. I stopped doing the push-ups and the leg lifts. I now just use I have a sit-down exercise bike where you like sit way back. Let's go see something. Let's go see. Let's see if anything's on to. And I have to do a Google search for TV listings because stupid, what's that? Zap2 doesn't work. I hate you, Zap2. I hate you. From the, what's it again? Oh, and wait, did I say that this morning? If I said it this morning, I don't care. I'll say it again. So I had said that there was a movie called Clash of the Titans where there was this guy and he had to go to the spider lady and get this weird Sands of Time or some weird thing. And no one said anything about it. Last night I was watching this movie and I'm like, I know this movie. I like this movie. It's Krull. And that's the guy. Holy crap. Krull is the movie where the old guy, and that's the old guy who goes on the spider. So I'm sorry if you were looking for it. Krull, which is a really, really good movie. I mean, you might not like the special effects, but it's really, really good. It's really, really good. I just love it. I love everything about it. To me, it was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get into role playing and D&D because, I mean, that whole crew was just so awesome to hang out with. When that one wizard became the dog, oh, it was so cute. Oh, it was so awesome. Oh yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Zap to it. Zap to it. I am from hell's heart I stabbeth thee. Will you fix your website? But I have to go to TV Guide, and TV Guide always gives me way too many channels. Listen, I'm sorry, I don't have all those channels. And I try to log in, forget me, and I forget my password. It's not a good time. Okay, not a good time. Getting all this ajna. What is that? What is today? It's Saturday. Why is America's Funniest Home Videos, AG? Why was it AGT? America's No, Good Parents Got Talent. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? Just looking at. They got 72 hours true crime. The show is called 72 Hours True Crime, and it is 30 minutes long. Maybe it's from a parallel universe where 72 hours of their time is actually 30 minutes of our time. NBC, I can't watch NBC. NBC doesn't come to my house. Stupid NBC. 2020, is that 2020 on tonight? Oh, and they were what? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. They were showing that dang show again. What would you do? I hate that show. I don't want to go outside because of that show. That show just has me so freaked out. I'm afraid that someone is going to like fall from the sky, boom, land right in front of me and be like, what would you do? I would just turn and just walk around. I don't want to be on your TV show. I don't want anything to do with your TV show. Just leave me alone. Everything I think is part of that TV show now. So if anything weird happens, I'm on the TV show. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I don't want to be on your TV. Oh, Crawl's on tonight. You gotta understand though, Crawl is like 3 hours long. 3 hours. No, just three. 3 hours this movie is. It is so good though. Oh, it is so good. I mean, like when the Cyclops, I don't know if I should tell you, but when the Cyclops just like says, okay, I'm W your party. Like, what? Sorry, you can't argue with them. Don't argue with the Cyclops. Ever. Oh, I gotta watch that tonight. Oh, it's gonna be so good. That is such a good movie. I don't care what you say. Whatever you say is wrong. Because that movie is like the best movie ever. Svengoolie. Who's Svengoolie? The Nightwalker. The Nightwalker. What movie is that? 1964, The Nightwalker with Barbara Stanwyck. That sounds familiar. Doesn't ring a bell. Huh? Big Valley. Oh, Big Valley. Holy crap. That's her? Holy crap. I told you that name sounded familiar. That's the hot mom from the Big Valley. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. That is crazy. All right. We were looking at The Nightwalker. It doesn't look that good. A lawyer, Robert Taylor, advises the blind man's rich widow, Barbara Stanwyck, tormented by nightmares. Is that even a sentence? You know what? I want to watch Gaslight. Is it called Gaslight or Gaslight? It's called Gaslight, right? Film Gaslight. Is it? Oh, it's one word. This. If you're into old movies, well, you've probably already seen this before. But Gaslight, I'm reading right off of Wikipedia. Gaslight is an American 1944 mystery thriller film adapted from Patrick Hamilton's 1938 play Gaslight about a woman. I'm sorry, it just freaked me out. I just saw a darkness in the corner of my eye, and I didn't know what the darkness was. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. About a woman whose husband slowly manipulates her into believing that she is going insane. Yeah. So, I mean, a famous term came from the play / movie is gaslighting, when you try to manipulate people in order for them to look insane. And since then there's like been whole studies about what people do in order to gaslight other people. Like you keep on repeating lies until finally the other person goes, okay, I believe you, just shut up, just never say that again. But you just slowly, you just do these things over and over again. And you get upset and you withhold emotions, and you give emotions when they do what you want them to do. This whole theory about gaslighting, really, really bad stuff. But that's the movie it came from. That's not on tonight. We have Night Walker. We have Crawl on at 8. You remind me of that movie. What was it? This Is the End. Is that what it's called? Film. Yeah, you remind me of the movie This Is the End, where what's that guy? His name too. I'm just too lazy to look at it. Where Danny McBride just like arrives on everything and everyone. You just rub up against everything and everyone, and you're just disgusting. Stop rubbing up against people, okay? Stop it. People don't want to rub up against you. You hear me? I gotta do dishes for this. I got an hour before the movie starts. And I don't have that many dishes. I mean, the biggest thing is the rice dish I used was like, sorry, I was like this, but you can't see that. It's all two-dimensional to you. It's like this and this, and this, and it's about this thick. It's not that bad. It's about that thick, and it's in there soaking. So when I get there, it should be easy peasy to clean up. You know what I'm saying? All right, we can only play this song 2 days out of the week because every other day we can't play it because it's not the week. We're gonna do it low. We're gonna do it low and slow. Kind of like how the previous song, when we were young and the future was so bright. That the original song is not that slow. Just so you know, the Kids Aren't All Right by Offspring is very, very fast, very, very loud. And when I sang this song to my friend the first time, he's like listening and he's confused and he just bursts out laughing. He goes, "Why are you playing it like that?" I go, I can't play it fast. I can't. I'm not a good guitarist. Sorry. You're just messed up. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. It was terrible. I should just give up. Just break the guitar right now. Oh, sorry. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap girls. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills. I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday and I won't be long. Gotta do my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I got cheap thrills. I don't need no money. As long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money. As long as I keep dancing. I told EVS that if he ever does a concert, I want to be one of the opening acts. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I have the cast of This Is the End on, and I forgot Rihanna was in it. Man, Rihanna is so flippin' hot. I could never be next to her. I would just explode. I'd be like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Because something bad's gonna happen. And I cannot be responsible. Something bad's gonna happen. Because I'm a super happy, fun, nice guy. But that ain't gonna it's not gonna be. I heard in Korea that you can't whistle because it calls out spirits. I just want to see one last thing. Let's just check a couple things. Okay, you're not going anywhere, right? Um, yeah, there's no. Is there? They say there is. What is that? Oh, I don't like that. Come on. What about this? I'm sorry, you're not supposed to look at that. So they're not supposed to be a porn. Oops. Oh yeah, I got that. Hmm. We know that DM is this. She bop, he bop, we bop, I bop, you bop, they bop, we bop. Oh, you punk! I told you never step on the keyboard. Oh, I don't know why he does this to me. All right, are you done yet? No, I'm not done. I got this whole thing like. It's like all together. So crazy. It goes, she, she bop, he bop, we bop, I bop, you bop, they bop, be bop, loo, be bop, I hope he'll under. She, oh, that was terrible. Bop, bop, I bop, bop, they bop, maybe they're just playing notes. I can't do that. That sounded like the song, though, kind of, right? She bop. Okay. The way I would play is this. I would play with three strums. She bop, he bop, we bop, I bop, you bop, they bop. I guess it's four chords. He bop, he bop, It's crazy. All right, I guess that's it for us. Me and the talking monkey over here. We're gonna head out, chill out. We're gonna watch Krull at 8. It's gonna be an hour, so we have an hour just to chill. I'm still not sure what I want to do. Sorry, I'm looking for the ants. I see them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these ants. that why you're here? All right, so we're out of here. I didn't say it this morning because I get embarrassed around people. But with peace and love, I say goodbye. Peace. Deuce to the face. Hopefully, you've done everything you could today, or just relaxed. Listen, there's always tomorrow. And if there isn't, well, maybe I'll see you on the other side. But just relax or get done what you're doing. Study hard if you're still in school like me. And hopefully you get what you want. And if you don't get what you want, hopefully you get what you need. We are out of here. He's hiding behind the keyboard. We are out of here with peace and love. Love. Bye. Boop, boom, boop.